What's up, family? We have some new checks going out very soon, according to the IRS. This is in regards to the Earned Income Tax Credit, or better known as the EITC, that could be available for people who are still working. Of course, it depends on how much you and your wife or spouse makes to determine that amount that you could receive from the IRS. But it could be as much as $7,430. I will explain it in just a moment. Also, we have some interesting information about the former president, Donald Trump. We have some new information regarding how much he has to spend on these lawyers. I think this will be very interesting to you, so I definitely want to share that with you today. But anyways, outside of all of that, don't forget about subscribing to the channel as well as hitting the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Starting off with this little bit of a story right here where some passengers on a cruise ship ended up getting sick. In fact, 123 passengers, and now the CDC, they're involved in this particular matter. Yes, more than 100 passengers and crew members of the Queen Victoria cruise ship have fallen sick with a gastrointestinal illness. Yes, this is information coming directly from the CDC. The Cunard Cruise Line ship departed on January the 22nd and is set to return on February the 12th. This is the CDC's vessel sanitation program is involved. But anyways, among the ship's 1,800 passengers, 123 of them were reported ill during the voyage. Of that amount of the 967 person crew members, 16 of them ended up getting sick as well. The cases are for the entire trip so far and don't represent the number of active cases. The cause of the sickness is still very unknown. Could this be that respiratory issue that we saw a couple of months back that was actually in the United States? We don't know yet, but some of the symptoms that these particular individuals or passengers are receiving is that diarrhea and vomiting. But anyways, according to the CDC, the cruise line and the crew have been reported increased their cleaning and disinfection procedures that are in accordance with the ship's outbreak prevention and response plan. Sick passengers and crew members are isolated from everyone else. So anyways, this is very unfortunate because this sounds like a very large or long cruise, if you will. And these individuals, some of them are being quarantined and can't necessarily enjoy their trip, and they're being isolated by themselves. That is rather shocking. I definitely would not want to be on that particular ship, guys. But what do you think? Do you normally take cruise ships, or have you been sick on one? Definitely want to hear your comments down below. So if you get an opportunity, comment down below and let me know, guys. But anyway, we'll just keep those passengers and those crew members in our prayers in the meantime, and hopefully this particular gastrointestinal illness that it goes away. Hopefully it is nothing serious for these individuals. But anyways, moving on, I do have an interesting story right here in regards to the former president Donald Trump. Yes, we all know that he has a lot of legal issues or legal battles that is going on right now. And of course, whenever you have legal issues, legal battles, you need a legal lawyer, someone to represent you, someone to fight for you, someone to talk for you so that you don't say the wrong thing. But anyways, former President Donald Trump is nowhere immune to having multiple lawyers at different times. And apparently the new information that has just been released on how much money Trump is paying these lawyers. We are talking about millions of dollars. Yes, guys. In fact, check this out right here. It says that he has spent roughly $50 million in 2023 in regards to legal consulting. Yes, guys, the former President Donald Trump's fundraising committee doled out cash to dozens of attorneys last year, which is a major expense for the Republican frontrunner's campaign as he stares down 4 criminal indictments and various civil lawsuits. Trump's group spent roughly $50 million on legal consulting in 2023, including $30 million in the second half of the year. Newly filed federal records show this information, which is reminiscent of how his campaign and his legal woes are growing increasingly throughout his particular time running for the next president. But anyways, in this particular article right here, it talks about each individual lawyer and how much they are actually receiving. And you guessed it, guys, Chris Kise. He is the top runner, receiving around $8.97 million for his legal services. Then we also have Clifford Robert, around $5.3 million. And then we also have multiple other people, such as Hermeet Dillon, getting about $4.61 million. Alina Haba, which we all know her, around $4 million. John Lauro, $2.65 million. Evan Carocon, I'm butchering these names, guys, but $2.63 million. Todd Blanche, $2.33 million. And Joe Tacopina, $1.77 million. And then Steve Sato, $1.52 million. Guys, these numbers are staggering. I mean, the lowest lawyer received $1.5 million for his legal consulting for the former President Donald Trump. So anyways, and we all know that he is still dealing with more issues this year. So these are the 2023 numbers, and we won't necessarily know what we go through seeing on the 2024 numbers. But anyways, we will continue to follow that. I'm sure somebody will be following that online. But anyways, I just thought that was very interesting to share with you, and hopefully you thought it was interesting as well. But moving on, guys, we do need to go ahead and talk about the information that the IRS has released for us, saying that some individuals or Americans could receive as much as $7,430, or should I say something like a tax credit. But anyways, as you see right here, it says that $7,430 credit from the IRS who is eligible to receive this tax refund in 2024. Well, guys, the tax season is officially underway because it actually officially kicked off a couple of days ago on the 29th of January. And the Earned Income Tax Credit is a tax break for low to moderate earners with higher amounts available for those with children. According to the most recent IRS information, or their figures, about 23 million workers and families received about $57 billion in earned income credit for the tax year of 2022, with an average amount received around $2,541. Again, that is the average amount, but it could go as much as a little bit above $7,000. The IRS estimates about 20% of eligible taxpayers don't claim the credit. Yes, could you imagine not claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit, or the EITC? Well, guys, this is what you need to know right here. To claim the EITC, workers must meet certain requirements and file a tax return, even if their income level falls below the threshold that would require them to actually file it. Income thresholds are $56,838 for individuals and $63,398 for married filing jointly, with investment income of less than $11,000 for the tax season. Other requirements include a valid Social Security number, being a U.S. citizen, not filing a Form 2555 reporting foreign income. But anyways, here are some of the income thresholds and credit amounts for this year. Yes, no children with adjusted gross income of up to $17,640 for single filers and $24,210 for joint filers, and $600 maximum credit you can actually receive. One child with AGI of up to $46,560 for single filers, or $53,120 for joint filers. You could receive almost around $4,000 credit. And then if you have two children with an adjusted gross income of up to $52,918 for single filers, or up to $59,478 for joint filers, you could receive as much as $6,600 credit coming directly to you. And then if you have 3 or more children, yes, with an AGI, you could receive as much as $7,430 tax credit. This is information coming directly from the IRS. Again, this particular amount, the $7,430, is the amount for the year of 2023. However, the maximum earned income tax credit from the 2022 year was $6,935, which That is an increase of around a little bit more than $400 since 2022. So again, like I said, this is in regards to the earned income tax credit, which a lot of individuals don't even claim it on their tax return. But of course, you have to meet these particular thresholds. You have to make less than, I believe we saw around $59,000 per year as joint filers in your household, and you could receive this tax credit when you file your income tax refund. But anyways, claiming earned income credit or the additional child tax credit, which that is almost about to come soon as well, it can actually, you need to be listening to this, guys, because claiming either one of those can actually delay your tax refund. Federal law requires additional checks to prevent identity theft for filers claiming these particular types of credits. While most tax refunds are available within 3 weeks, the EITC or the additional child tax credit filers won't receive the refunds until at least February the 27th if taxpayers choose direct deposit and there are no other issues with their tax return. So anyways, guys, if you want to know more information, you can always go to the IRS.gov's website and click on the link that says "Where's my refund?" and that information will be updated as early as February the 17th if you are going to claim one of these earned income tax credits or these additional child tax credits on your tax refund for 2023. So anyways, guys, I hope that information was helpful to you. If you are not necessarily sure about it, you can definitely ask your tax professional about this and make sure that you claim that earned income tax credit or the child tax credit, whichever one is applicable to you and your family. But don't forget about claiming it. So definitely make sure that you ask your tax professional about it. But other than that, that is all I have for you today. And I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with Webull, where you can get some free stocks, which is a great way for you to start your investing journey. All it is going to cost you is that you deposit $1. That is almost like hitting the lottery. In addition to that, don't forget about signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get 30 days for free, which is a great time right now because the Super Bowl is around the corner and Amazon Prime has the NFL Network on there. So a great opportunity there, as well as you can order things from your phone and get them delivered to your front door for totally free. It is a great option. Try it out for at least 30 days and let me know how you like it. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.